this is a Meet the Artist that I made back in October 12th of 2023, so it's been about a year, and I think I've improved a lot since then, so today we're going to redraw this drawing. If you've seen my double sketchbook tour from a while ago, you'll know that I never ended up finishing the sketchbook, but I have a new sketchbook that I just started, so I thought it'd be fun to redraw this. I'm also going to be using the same paper, like I cut out pages from the end of the sketchbook that would fit inside my current one, so it'll be about the same size. So yeah, I just wanted to keep them as similar as possible. Yeah. Quick disclaimer before we get into the video. Yes, I am aware that I did say that my next long form video would be a sketchbook tour, but I'm having a hard time loading the footage into my editing program because of like storage problems and like, you know, it just is a really long video, so it just takes forever to load. So I figured I'll do like another long video to sort of get you until the sketchbook tour will actually load. So yeah, thank you for your patience, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. Now time for the most stressful part. Trying to make this look better than that. I'm sure a lot of you didn't think that the day would come that I would finally make another long form video, but here we are. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am recording with my headphones, and I think the audio quality sounds a lot better, so I'm gonna keep doing this. Yeah, I really actually like the way that it sounds so far, but let me know what you think. So far, so good. As I already mentioned, this drawing was made like about a year ago. I don't know when this video is coming out, but around the time that I was making it, it had been a little over a year since I made it, and I just think it's really cool to see the improvement. I was really worried that I was going to draw it and it would look the exact same and I wouldn't see any changes or anything, but I'm proud to say that I feel like I have definitely gotten better and more confident with my art. And that's really cool because, I mean, of course you'd want to see improvement and stuff, so yeah, I'm really glad that I did. It would have been kind of embarrassing if I made this whole video and it literally looked worse than the original. So, thank goodness that did not happen. The sketching process was actually a lot of fun, like I genuinely enjoyed it, and I feel like the video itself looks pretty satisfying, so that's good. As for the drawing itself, at least the recent one, I do actually really like how it turned out, and I think it's honestly one of my favorite drawings in my sketchbook. The older drawing I was quite proud of at the time, so I don't think it's necessarily bad, but compared to the newer one, I think there's definitely some changes that were for the better. But I do actually like the old one, and I think I posted it on Pinterest and it kind of helped grow my account, so that's kind of cool to look back on. I did post a finished drawing of this on Pinterest also, if you want to go take a look at that. My Pinterest account is just Doodle Days, just the same as my YouTube, but yeah. If this glare will get out of the way, I can show you what I've got going on so far. So I just finished the sketch, as you saw in the time-lapse speed-up thing, Dealy Bopper, I don't know. And it took me like 12 minutes, I think, but I like it. You can do a little comparison. Here's the original so far. So far, I definitely like this one more. The sweater on this one makes me angry, so this is definitely an improvement so far. And this hand, this terrible hand, definitely got better. And I kept the sketchbook the same just because I absolutely do not want to draw the cover of this small. So yeah, some of my likes and they're mostly similar. I just like rephrase some of it and stuff, but I like this one a lot more so far, so that's a good sign. Now on to like the line art and coloring and stuff. Okay, and now we're on to coloring, everyone's favorite part. I spent a good amount of time picking out the colors for this, and I actually do like the colors that I came up with. I think I ended up making the hair a bit too dark, but you'll see that later. I'm really sorry about the glare. I do fix it here in a little bit, but it takes me a while to realize. And it was also actually kind of annoying while I was drawing though, so I don't know why I didn't fix it sooner, but I do end up fixing it, so don't worry about it too much. The coloring was actually a lot of fun for this drawing, especially the skin. I don't know what it is about shading in skin, but I just love it. And yeah, it just makes me generally pretty happy. And this is no exception. I really like the skin on this, and I think it's a good like match to my skin tone with the markers that I had and stuff. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. I ended up doing the coloring before the line art, which isn't what I would normally like gravitate towards doing, but I was really worried that my line art would smudge. So if you have any brand of like line art pens that don't smudge other than Microns and the Faber-Castell like Pitt artist pens, please comment them, because I would love to like do the line art and then not have to worry about it smudging. But I like every single liner that I've used smudges, so like it makes me really nervous because I've had a lot of drawings get ruined because of that, unfortunately. Yeah, so if you have any, please recommend them in the comment section. That'd be great. Now that I'm starting to shade the sweater, I hope that you can see how much better this sweater looks than the old one. Like, the old one, like I literally remember coloring the old one and being like, this is not the yellow that I wanted, but not changing it. So I'm really glad that I was able to find a yellow that I think represents the sweater pretty well, and I think it definitely looks a lot better than the other yellow. The other yellow looks like weirdly orange, and I just don't like it. It's probably one of my least favorite parts of the drawing, other than the hand. So yeah, I am really happy with how that turned out. And it's funny because I got the 100 Ohuhu like chisel and bullet nib set like a little before, like a few months before making the old drawing, and I still have like all of the same colors, so I think it's kind of fun that I was able to use a lot of similar colors to the original drawing, which I feel like made it more realistic and kept them more similar, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm really happy that I was able to do that. One thing that did get pretty annoying with the coloring though is the terrible wrath of the pencil smudges. I hate when pencil smudges. I don't know why I didn't erase it more. It did make me pretty annoyed. You can't tell too much at the end though, so that's good. Compared to the original, I'm actually quite happy with how the colorings turned out. I still have the sweater that I'm wearing in this, and it is not that color. That is a icky color, so I'm very glad that I ended up changing that and stuff, but some of it did get a little smudged by the pencil, which was a little annoying for me, but it's okay. Overall, things are looking much better so far. I'm loving how the line art's turning out, but my hand, it's starting to hurt a little bit. I've been drawing for, I would say around 45 minutes at this point, probably more like 40 minutes, but I really like how it's turning out right now. But this, all of these things, they killed me. I'm being a little dramatic, but my hand is actually starting to hurt, so I'm going to try and finish the line art up pretty quickly so that I can do the little highlights, white gel pen details, and be done with this. We're in the home stretch now, and I'm really liking how this drawing is turning out. I will say though, as I said in that last little clip, the line art was making my hand hurt because of all like the little words of my likes and dislikes over on the side, but I'm really glad that I ended up going back in and adding more line variation and like line weight and stuff, because I just didn't do that in the original like at all. It shows when you compare the two, and I think it definitely helped make it pop more whenever I went back in with a thicker line art pen and darken the shadows and stuff. I don't really know how to describe it, but it made it look better, and that's all that matters. Overall, I'm really happy with this drawing, and I think there's another clip of me gushing over how much better it is, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I do think that it's nice to see some improvement after quite a long time of drawing. But it's been really fun to know that I've been making YouTube videos for over a year now, and like that's awesome. So thank you guys for sticking around if you have since that early video of the double sketchbook tour and stuff, and yeah, I really appreciate you. Okay, I'm done. My video did cut out, so I didn't get to film, I think, all of the little details and highlights, so here's the finished result. Much better than the old one. Comparing the two right now is making me realize like how much I've learned about how to move a pencil around. So yeah, this has been so much fun, and I really do think it's cool to see the improvement and stuff. I haven't redrawn anything for a long time, so yeah, I really like this, and I had a great time making the video, so thank you so much for watching. Bye!